anybody comments. Right. Let me just go and sort out the other machine. Right, well, what we're on tonight, make sure you can't see my bare legs. It's Underpants Live Monday. Yes, I'm in my undercrackers. But do I care? No. Right. I'll tell you what tonight's project is in a minute. Yay, them subscriptions are going up, aren't they? The more the merrier. If you're not subscribed and you watch, then try subscribing, clanging the bell to be notified. You can even donate. I will put my email address up in the chat, and I will do that now. I will pin that up there so that anybody wants it, they've got it. There we go. And it would help if I put it in small letters, wouldn't I? Idiot. Idiot, no man. There we go. Right. I want to pin that. There we go. Good evening, and we've got any watchers yet? Right. Turn the soldering iron on because we may need the soldering iron. And I will at some point. As soon as I can do something about this bloody seat. Right. Sort this seat out. There we go. Right, what we've got tonight is a Dynatron SRX 20 belonging to a guy called John. The very same John had the HMV Stereo Master from me. Anyway, that doesn't look like a cartridge out of stylus I've got, but we'll. He's ordered the stylus anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He said he had a job finding it. Let's have a look what cartridge that is. I thought it was a Shaw, but it doesn't look like it. No, it ain't. Audio Technica. Yeah, it's like it's an Audio Technica, that, or a variant of it. So it's had the cartridge replaced in its time. So we may or we may not, depending whether we've got a stylus to fit that. We may or may not have the Philly shave twist. So we do not know this yet. There we go. Let's pop that back in. So there we are. Right. He's already had this apart and he's taken the clip off. And I've just taken the centre bit out of there, which doesn't matter, because we won't lose the clip. Now, what we'll do, we'll put that in there for a minute. We'll plug this in, we'll assess it, and see what needs to be done. And you lot even haven't seen it yet. Let me get onto the next to the other camera. And right, so this is what we're up against. This is what we're up against. This is tonight's job. Now let's put the camera there out of the way. We will try and get as much done before the battery goes flat. I do apologise if the battery goes flat and the video goes off abruptly. Don't blame me, blame Samsung. They made the goddamn camera. Or made the phone rather, and shut that up. There we go. So what we'll do, we'll plug this thing in and we'll get an idea of what's actually wrong and what needs doing and what doesn't. Oh, I've got to get out of my chair. There we are. Right. Yeah, so I was watching Jay's latest video earlier, that little Sony amp. There's a cracking little amp, that. I like little amps like that though. And that thing is doing my nuts in. Shut up. I like little amps like that. Right, so bring the volume down. Balance and stuff that can be in the middle. Loop stereo, contour can be off, doesn't matter. Right, well the bulbs in the radio are blown. Let's give it the dial a tap just in case they pop on. The little beauty things are missing off the top of the knobs there. There should be little silver tops on those. Well, they're missing. Right, let's check the record player first. Right, well that needs redressing or replacing. The idler. That needs sorting. Well, the deck's going to come out for a service anyway. Let's put it onto, let's go through the radio.
Australia. These rulings behavior.
Nothing in that channel.
In the way that is now.
Right, there's nothing in this channel here, so that could, let me just give the speaker leads a jiggle, because there's nothing in that channel. And we'll check, oops, the speaker leads. Right. Move that so we don't lose it. Let's tilt this forward so I can get to. Right. Might be easier to put on this fucking side and do it. I can't get to it that way. Let's clip the arm down.
From a personality that they kind of want to be friends with or
Hang
don't
on.
want to be friends with. That is certainly something that has happened to Rowling's work. She has been part of an ongoing reaction of the role that Jackson and I remember what could have been one of the most significant moments this happened.
Oh shit. Yeah, we've got an issue. Yeah. I've just suddenly gone off. I've gone to a hum. So why has that happened? Anyway, we've got a problem, so we're gonna have to work on this. And we're gonna have to work on that. I don't understand why that's suddenly done that. Right, well, we've got a problem there. So when it's been on for a bit, it goes to a hum. So we need to work on the radio and work on the record deck. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Shit happens. What we got? Who we got on the chat? Who's popped in? Hello, Anne. Is that Anne? I can't read that from here. Yeah, I think so. Good evening to all of you, anyway. Somebody likes it. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the fucking... We're going to start on this one. This is... This could be a issue. It could be a problem. It could be a real pain in the ass. But the good thing is, I've got all the spares for this because I've got a scrap chassis. So, right, I'm just working out how the fucking thing comes apart because I haven't done one for a while. And I think what we do, we lean, because this is going to have to be put up out of the way. I can't have this on the bench while I'm servicing. Right, so what we'll do, so it's 2 screws here, 2 screws at the bottom, and that pulls, the bottom panel pulls out. So we want the Phillips screwdriver. Want the smaller Phillips screwdriver. These are actually, I mean, people give these. I know people. I actually do know people, folks, who actually give these Dynatron SRXs a good slagging down. You know, saying that they're shite and whatnot, but they're not. Mildred's one of them, and I wouldn't mind. He's never, probably never even fucking owned one. Mildred's one of them. But I've had a few of these, and to be perfectly honest with you, I think they're pretty damn good. You know, for what they are. I mean, they are what they are. There's no frills. But, you know, we can certainly sort this thing out, that's for sure. Because we've got all the spares on that scrap chassis. And I know everything's good on that scrap chassis because it did actually work. So, we're pretty good. We'll put that there for a minute. Now, move that remote control because I don't need a remote control there. Someone else has anyone else. Oh, we've got another one. Good evening to everybody who comes on. And also good evening to those who don't come on. Do I really care? And this should just pull out of here. Hey, come on, you cunt. There we go. And there we have access. We have access to our radio unit and our player unit. Right, this has been worked on in recent years. Got 2 modern resistors there that wouldn't have been around in the day, I don't think. I could be wrong. More than likely am, but who cares? Bit of tinsel in there. Mains transformer on this one is here. It's a fairly big transformer for what this has to do. Mains transformer's here in the corner. Record deck is there. Amplifier is there. You got your 4 output transistors there. Protection fuses. The radio is down the bottom here. The stereo radio on this. We've got some oxidization on the flywheel of the tuner, and that does not look good. Oxidization on the flywheel. Look at that. Oxidization. So we've got corrosion in here. We have a. We're not worried about how the radio comes out yet, because what we're going to do, the deck doesn't look too bad. We're going to service the deck first. The only thing I don't like, actually I don't mind it on this because it unplugs from here. Get that staple out of the way. The only thing I don't really like about these is, you know, there we go, that's the deck unplugged. That's unplugged. Unplug the motor. Nice thing is it unplugs, that's a good thing about it. That's the transformer unplugged. And consequently the motor, you know, they're assholes, aren't they? Look what they've done here. They've unplugged it so it's unpluggable from there. Look what they've done. Just when I was saying nice things about it, they've made it unpluggable here, unpluggable there. But what they've done is soldered the fucking motor wires onto the fucking transformer. So basically, I have no alternative but to use the phrase cocksuckers. Because if I can't get this off, I'm going to clip the fucker. Come on. That's got it. The only thing I don't like about it is you could damage the fucking thing that this goes on and, you know, end up having to fucking replace a cunting transformer. We'll go through the radio go through the record player first. You've got to be careful, see it's melting the. Make sure to unplug the cunting. Unplug the fucking thing. Yeah. I'm just going to cut them because it's just making a mess of the fucking wire, that's all. Because of the way it's soldered. So I'll just clip them. I can redo them when I come and put it back together. No problem there. There we go. Just to get rid of that. Get rid of that cable tie. There we are. Right. I mean, deck is corroded. It's not a problem. It's corroded. There we go. There we go. Right. Well, this shouldn't take long, folks. Bring the whole unit back down. Push it back. There we go. Take the deck out. Put the deck down there. If it was me, I'd put a belt drive one in it, but I'm only saying that because I've actually got a nice belt drive one in storage, but I also believe in keep it original as well. So I'm going to put that on its end if I can. And we've squashed the thing that the screws are in. Look at that. There we go, put that there. Right, that's out of the way for now. I've moved Steve's chassis. Put Steve's chassis in a very safe place. It's on the back of the Allen Sugar behind me. On the top of that, which is as safe as anywhere. So what we need to do now is bring the deck up and let's go through it. So what do we have here? We have the Gaillard SP25 Mark IV. Pull that out. Doesn't matter, there's no cartridge in it, so no stylus. We'll just put that there. Just protects it. Take the counterbalance weight off. This looks like it's been undone at some point. Feels sharp there. Screwdriver. I will pop up and have a look at the chat soon, but to start with, I mean, they were very loose fitting, the clips on Gaillards. I mean, this looks like somebody's hit that with a WD-40. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, that video did with that little amp, it was good, that, Jay. What I'm wondering though is, Jay, and you can be honest with me, when your phone rang halfway through, was that me that rang you? Because I rang you. I did actually ring you. I think it was Christmas Day I rang you. Can't remember. I might have rung you yesterday as well. Or did it tell you I've got some shit for you? There's nothing important. No. You were right in what you said. It was nothing you couldn't deal with later. Right, well, basically, somebody has oiled this. So, it just needs really freshening up. That motor is stiff. That's not right. What? Will that pull off there? Because sometimes they fucking don't. Sometimes you have to. Okay, that's what I mean. They put them on there, you can't get the cunning things off. Hey. Yeah, you have to stick a screwdriver up it or whatever. Oh, there we go. There we go. La da dee dee dee. Yep. I was watching V West live today, and I normally find him a boring little shit, but I was quite impressed. I quite enjoyed his video today. You know, not that anybody's really that bothered, but he finally solved the mystery of the origin of the cheap record deck. Well, we could have told him it was BSR, you know, but yeah, if he can take it out, there's a dead spider now. Look at that. Yeah, and it's corroded the chassis. Hey, must have just stopped and thought, fuck it, I can't go on any further. Anyway, basically, you know, if all he's got to do in life is research who invented the worst record decks, I think the man's got a problem. I don't care. I think he has. You know, do we really care? You know, we know BSR made those fucking cheap plastic things. They were made in Taiwan. We know that. I had a disco console once that had 2 of the fucking things in it. And they soon came out. And what you have to do is sort of jiggle it a bit. There you are, you see. And then we've got the motor going into the switch. Now the switch on this, I believe, should stay in one piece when I take these 2 screws out. And there shouldn't be anything on the back of there. It should be captive or threaded or self-tapped. Right. Yep. We'll service the motor first, and we'll show you exactly the procedure for doing such service. Right, so what we'll do, we'll pop the garage up there out of the way, leave them 2 screws there so they won't fall out, hopefully. Now, when you're doing these motors, remember, if you put them back upside down, they don't work. I mean, I could have left that switch in there, and I could have unplugged this here, but the reason why I didn't is because you get them mixed up, then it'll go the wrong way around as well. But we don't want that, do we? No. What we do next, we take our screwdriver. That wasn't very tight. I've known things tighter. My mate Warby's wallet. I'll come and have a chat in a couple of minutes. We'll get this motor serviced. I'll see who's there. And I had a bit of a bellyache earlier, folks. I mean, yeah, I did. A bit of a bellyache earlier. Don't know whether I had a bit of cold in my stomach or whether I just fucking ate some shite. I didn't agree with me, but I had a bit of a bellyache earlier. Yeah. I don't feel too bad now. I went for a crap. Don't feel too bad now. But that's. See, look at the corrosion inside that. You know, it's corroded inside that. And I don't know where my fucking cotton buds are. Q-tips, call them what you fucking want. Call them Arthur if it makes you feel better. Don't know where mine are. I've got some. I haven't got a clue where the fuckers are, where they are though. What I could do with them really. See, we've got a couple down here that have dropped on the floor. Now, I'm going to have a sort out in here, folks, because to be perfectly honest, we're at a point in my workshop again. Where There's a clean one, that'll do. We only need one for each end of the motor. Right. The IPA, we've got a little small bottle of IPA here. Where's the oil? You find the oil. We're going to need the oil after I've used it, after I've used this, because I need to oil it. That's it. Ooh. That's good enough. Soak up that. Just find the oil. There it is, because we'll need the oil. I'm running out of oil. I'm going to have to put my order in. I have to order some supplies, I mean. Because I'm running. Oh, look at that. These are a problem on these. You see how the magnetic thing there, it comes off. Well, they're a problem on these. The ceramic bit there comes off the actual main rotor, if you like, and that's been banging around that. That's why the motor was stiff. So what we'll do now, the only thing we can do, is basically it would help if I could find something to shove into there. That'll do. Right. Now let that come out there. Yep. I'll tell you what, if this was serviced recently, I'm a monkey's uncle. Because any service engineer will find that. And what I'll do next to turn that, any service engineer worth his salt, or not even worth his salt, would find that. Get it as close as I can. I need it as well balanced as possible, otherwise you throw the motor off kilter. I think that's good enough. What I will do now, I will just close that with that, and I will just hold that like that for a minute. And I will get the glue, and I will put the top back on the super glue before we end up with the super glue all over the bench. Put that out of the way. And this is, that should have been over that way a bit more, but there's nothing more we can do about that. Right, so drop a bit of oil in the top and the bottom bearing. There we go, we've got a bit much there. That's going to splurge and go everywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to absorb a bit of that oil. What we'll do, put it on there. Give that a whiz. Perfect. Now let's put our top back in. I think that's the way fucking round it went. by all the corrosion, I'd say it fucking was. Yeah, it looks like it. Mm. I'd say so. Doesn't matter. I'm the engineer. If we get it wrong, I can just fucking whip it back out quickly and turn it round, so we don't worry about these things. Here at Vintage Electronics Repair, well, we don't worry about stuff like that. We don't let the fact that we might put a motor back together wrong worry us. Well, we certainly do not. What we do worry about, and it's a constant concern, doing the job right. That's right. That was a bit of a worry. That's it. That's right. And even if it ain't, yeah, we were out of position. Well, I was fucking going a bit far. I expect to go through my hand. Yeah, that's right, that. Yeah, that's right. These are good motors, and I've got a few of them. And I always keep them a few, I always make sure there's a few in, because inside there we should actually have, this should be a switch. There should be a switch inside there. Which is there. I mean, look at Garrard compared to BSR. BSR used a switch that big. Look at all this lot. In case you had to put extra bits in there, like probably a capacitor in there. It's like that. Now let's just give this motor a spin test. And it's solid. So why is it solid? Why is it solid? Hmm. Oh, that's a bit weird. There's plenty of movement there. It's catching. Where's it catching? Let's pull this back out. I should be able to leave the screws in and work out where. See, because there's no movement in that. That's exactly where it should be. And that's, yeah. Might have to break that thing off and get it absolutely central. Does the pulley pull off this? Is it screwed on or is it heated on? Fucking heated on, which means I'd have to go in the kitchen, heat up and get the pulley off. I'm not fucking doing that. Right, let's have a look, see what's causing this issue. Take that off. Let's have a look. Through there. Right, they're locked into there. Right. Right, this is going to be some fun. I'm not worried about doing this because where's my fucking clunker? Where's my clunker? There it is. No, it ain't. Shit. There it is. And my iPhone's just fucking disappeared off the side. Come here, you. I have got more of these, so I'm not worried. So put that there, hold that, get the tall clunker, and there we are. Let's scrape all the crap off. Luckily that glue hasn't fully dried. The only thing I don't like is so I need to get that so that it's absolutely the square all the way around. That goes so it's square all the way round, and the problem with super glue is it fucking sticks like shit to a blanket. It doesn't work this time, I have to replace that. Right, and that's right, let's get it glued up. That we can do about it. It doesn't work this time, I'll just have to find a replacement. I have got some, so there we go. That'll do. What I'll do now, I'll turn that round to there, and I will now balance it. Looks right there. Well, I'd say that's right. Looking better, but I've just committed myself and glued the cunt. And there's some crap on the side as well. That wouldn't help. That should rub off as it's running. These are a close fit. Make sure we've got nothing in there. No. I have got another motor for one of these, so it's not a problem, but I don't want to use all my fucking spares. I mean, I don't want to use all my fucking spare bits, really. I mean, because I want them for when I need them. But that being said, I'm going to do repairs. Use what's fucking knocking about, aren't you? Oh, fuck's sake, get off. Use what you've got. Push them through. And that'll hold the bearing in place, so I can test to make sure that it catches this time. I'm not going to fuck about. I'm going to just look in the drawer for another motor. I will have one, or another middle piece. Right in there. Go under them. Put the top back on. But yeah, there were a common complaint then, because the bonding fucking separates and they break. The only way really to fix them is fucking gluing them. I mean, they're glued in the first place. Yeah. Working. Tighten that. Tighten that. Yeah, because what happens is, it feels as though it's going up and down. It's actually warped. Right, well, I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty happy the motor will be okay anyway. It is stuck right in the centre, because if it wasn't, we'd be catching either side. So we're all right with that. Won't put the motor back on just yet. Move that glue. Now, next job. Next job is check the speed mechanism. It's all nice. Check this. It's all nice. Somebody at some point has greased this, but I haven't, so wipe that on my shirt because I'll be putting a clean shirt on later. It's alright that. So somebody's, by the look of this has been in, not in this workshop. It's been in and been serviced at some point. It's somebody's put stuff on it and stuff, but there we go. A bit on there. The main area of these sort of jam is this here. See that there? See how that comes back slow? That's supposed to come back pretty fast. So whoever did service it, if anyone tried, didn't catch that, did they? Off there. And what we do, we lift this up a little bit. See that there? Coming back slow, it's supposed to come back fast. Of course it is, it's got a fucking spring on it. Of course it's supposed to come back fast, that's why they put a spring there. We'll lift it up. Lift it. There we are. Drop a little bit of oil. See what I mean now? Dead quick. Push that back down. There you are. Lift it up and down a couple of times to just work it in. I'm doing it with a screwdriver, so I can't get my finger in. Perfect. That's done. Get that thing out of the way. There we go. You know, I should stop showing you lot how to do all this, shouldn't I? You're going to end up all doing it yourselves. And then fucking I won't earn any fucking money. What I should do is show you only bits. And make you donate something to see the other bit. Show you a little bit and then let you pay for the fucking forces all. No, I'm not into that. Right. Right, well this is all pretty much clean, so you can just get on piecing really, get that bit of crap off there. And what we'll do, we'll put grease on where things have to be greased, and we'll put a little bit of oil on pivot points and stuff. And we need a bit of grease on the a bit of grease on the push pad. We won't put any grease on the top there because it doesn't do anything. We'll put it on the bottom there. That's where the lifter is. The arm. I'll put some on there, doesn't matter. Stop it fucking rusting, won't we? A little bit in there. I've seen it before today where somebody's put a screwdriver in that slot there because it looks like a screw, but it ain't. If you turn that with a screwdriver, you're fucked, basically. Right, that's it. Tell you what, you won't get a lot of grease for your money in this game, do you, folks? Bit of oil on the pivot points. No, you don't get a lot of. You get a lot in. back on the pivot point. Right, that's pretty much it. Oh, there we go. I've just done that one. Oh no, I haven't. That's it out now. If you're ever unsure about whether you've done one, just do it again, and that way you know then. You know, that's all. Sorry to disappoint you folks, but that's all there is really. There's not really much under there to service. I mean, check the arm. Yep, that's good enough. Right. Right. I don't think I have to take that off. I'm just checking. Oh, that's okay. It'll have to come off. What we'll do now, we'll put a bit of oil in the cam follower, which is there. And there we go. Right, let's. Right, these don't have oil on them, these have a bit of grease on them, and I'll turn them the other way up so they can wear down the other side. Well, I can't turn that one the other way, it's got a fucking. Well, I can't if I can get the fucking remains of that fucking O-ring off. I'll try and clean that in a second or two. First of all, let's get a bit of the old grease on that washer, and that will allow the ball race to run lovely. Now, let's try and clean the shite off here. If not, I'll just put the fucking bearing that way around. Can't clean the crap off. No, I'm gonna put this the right way around. Even though I've managed to get most of that off, I'm not happy. So we'll do it that way. Usually them O-rings on these gallards are always decomposed, always vulcanized, petrified. There we are. Always fucked up on the gallards. Seems to last on the BSRs. There we go. I mean, the O-ring's not important. I mean, I don't put them on, I don't have them, so I don't put them on, I can't get them. Could probably buy an O-ring kit, but I've never noticed it make a difference. I did put some grease in there, but I'd be happy with a bit more. Maybe require not that much. But there again, we won't see another fucking grease pot for 30 odd years, will it? So may as well make it, may as well fill its boots. This won't get serviced again. They never do. You tell people. Right, let's just try it. Yep. Try it on 7-inch. Yep. Yep. Try it on 10-inch. Hold on. Yep. Right, let's get this off here. There we go. Have a look at that. That's a bit shiny and a bit hard. But I'll have to I'll have to sort that out when I put let's put a bit of oil on it. I'll have to sort that out when it's spinning. Easier. There we go. Hang on. Fibre washer. We don't want the plastic washer for the top. Right, well, we're not going to get into the radio tonight, folks. But you join me live tomorrow. You'll see me get into it then. And yeah. There we go. I put this fucker on the right way. So you just fucking ate it. I don't say I've done it wrong. No, it's right. There we go. And there's your switch. It should be that way. The earth goes there. Right. Let's see. That goes the same way. Yeah, right. Put that on there a minute. Because that goes in that way. That hits that switch there. And that goes on. And that goes on that way. I might have put the fucking motor the wrong way up, so there's no problem. See, the motor is supposed to go there. That's supposed to go on there. That doesn't even fucking reach to there. So what I think I've done, I'll put these, yeah, these sockets have to go that way around. Yeah. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, that's how they go. The thing is though, folks, we all make mistakes. You know? That's the thing. We all make mistakes, no matter how many I put together. You guarantee. Hello, Mr. P. He's gone off. Oh, we had a call there from Steve. He's gone off. There we go. Wonder why he's gone off. You're too cheap to spend the 10 pence.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. P, and how are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine. Your phone's moved on your video.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
What?
How long's it out? When did it move?
Sorry?
How long's it been moved?
No, I've been... About 5 minutes, I think.
Oh, fuck it. Right, well, all I've done is sat here yapped to me, so it's a good job I weren't playing with me dick, innit?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Anyway, I shall let you get back to it, my friend.
Okay, will do.
And thank you very much for the notification.
Okay, no problem.
I'll catch you later, Steve.
Bye.
Bye, mate. And that was our friend, Steve Pendlebury, telling me that the phone had moved. Lovely. Nice to know that people pay attention, innit? Yeah. Anyway, cheers for that, Steve, my friend. I apologise for the phone moving, folks. I don't know how it moved or why it moved, but it moved, and there's not really much I can do about it. These things happen. It shouldn't happen, but it does. Now, on in there. It doesn't matter if I plug these up wrong because if they plugged up wrong, then we can always change it back. It's not obligated. There we go. And that's how that's supposed to be. If it goes backwards, I'll just swap them over. Should swap the field. Right. Now all we need is that screw that held the fucking earth on, which it appears to, oh no, it's here. I was going to say it appears to have done one, it hasn't. I don't know why they put an earth on the deck, yet there's no earth on the machines on these. There's no earth on the power cable. Yet the deck is earthed. At the motor, oh, and I've got to put the clips back on as well. At the motor. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with. I hope the owner of this will be quite pleased when he gets it back as well. Should work better than what it did when it came. I need to sort that problem out in that amplifier. That's probably something not happy. Right. The idler I'm going to do off camera. I will explain the process. I'll just use it. Well, I might even. Well, no, I'll do it off camera because all I do is I just sand the edge while the motor's running. And it redresses the idler. Right. Bit of oil on the main bearing. There we go, only a little bit. I've oiled the mat as well, no problem, it'll clean off. It'll clean off that. Now what I'll do is give it a turn, now lift it back off, and there we go. Now what I'm going to do now, folks, I'm going to show you load. I'm going to show you a lot how to set these arms up. Now what you do, you make sure that this here is on 0, and not this. This here, until it clicks, it's on 0. What you do then, unclip your arm, bring your weight in, just so that your arm floats level. I'd say about, I'll do. I mean, this is going to move again, I know. Try that. Yeah. Perfect. Then what we do, we hold it still, level. Tighten that. Then what we do, we actually moved. There we are. Just nip it on a bit, there we go. That'll do. Tighten that up, that's nice and tight and level. Yep. So that now floats. A bit too much. Push it on with your hand, there you go. And that's level. Then what you do, to set your stylus pressure, you turn this here. And I like these to be about 2.5. And that, if we get the stylus scales, if we can find them, if the battery is still any good in them. Let's find the stylus scales and let's see. We should be 2.5. We're not going to be exactly accurate, but we're not going to be far out either. Actually, lift that up there. Actually, we weren't bad. We're actually 291. So let's get this right in the middle of the black spot. 292. So we're on 3 grams. We're 317. So basically, if I get something I can put under here to balance that. Right. The problem we've got is there we go. Now let's set that to about where we were before. 2.5. Let's just set the scales. Let's read a bit over. It will be now. Ooh. Fucking arsehole. All my shit fell off. Right. I want that to read 0. There we go. 245. Make sure we're in the middle. I want the. There we go. 244. That's not bad. So we'll go for the 2. 213. But that being said, that's Mildred. That being said, we're 209 there now. And when this is back in, you can actually set this by using that and this and a proper gauge. You can actually set that so that it's actually bang on. You know, but we're not going to go all that trouble. Not at this point anyway. When it's all back in, we'll set it all up. And so yeah, that needs sorting. Put that there so it doesn't get lost. And that is part 1 of as many parts as it takes of the Dynatron SRX 20 radiogram That was the procedure for servicing the SP25. And I've done it live and we're not run out of power. Let's get over to me. The state of my shirt. Do I care? No. Well, let's see what people are saying. Good evening all. Good evening to everyone. Yeah, good evening, Anne. Good evening, Aaron. Good evening. Good evening, Theo Bovril. Steve, you've just spoke to Steve on the phone. Good evening, Phil. Data Pulse, hello. Yeah, Steve rang me and told me it had moved. I said hello to Steve, didn't know what I did on the phone anyway. Yeah, you know, it is handy. Steve has my number. He can give me a quick ring. And yeah, my Christmas wasn't bad. I hope everybody else had a good one. Mine was how I like it. It was quiet. 18 people watching. 2 people like and 2 people don't like. Why is somebody not liking? I haven't insulted Radio Cruncher tonight. There's still time. Good evening, Eddie Baines. Good evening, Steve. Yeah, say good evening to Steve. Yeah. Yeah, visit Steve on his channel. It's very interesting. He's a top-notch engineer, absolutely. And Jay. Yeah, I still think it was me that disturbed Jay's mojo while he was working on that amp. Because, yeah, you know, if it was, if it was Jay, you didn't recognise the phone number. That's my new number. That's my new number. If you didn't recognise it. But yeah, superb. Oh, 4 people like it. 3 people don't. Lovely. You know, let's tell you fuck dogs that don't like it. Go somewhere else. Watch something that you do like. Instead of clicking that you don't like it, and you know, go elsewhere. You know, if you don't like what I'm doing, I don't want you on here. Go elsewhere. Go on, fuck off, do one. Go where you deserved. Go wait for Sunday and go watch Radio Cruncher. So you get pissed up. Yeah. I was just having a look on Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some more supplies. I have to order some more supplies. I'm running low on a few things. Oil being one of them. But I'm happy with the way that's turned out. I'll be even happier when I've had a look at the amp and find out what's causing that problem. As I say, I have got another chassis for one of these, which I believe works. It did work, but Mildred had it at one point for an amplifier. So whether it still works, I don't know. Let's see what he wanted anyway. Now I'm doing fuck all. What did the Mildred want? Like a fucking woman, so I call him Mildred. I just know it's going to be a stupid question. I just know it is.
Oh, shall I talk?
Hello, Mildred. You're on live.
Why?
Because I'm
Why am I on live?
doing a live video, that's why.
What are you doing a live video on?
I'm doing a live video on a Dynatron radiogram.
Oh, on the ugly piece of furniture.
Yeah, you see, see, that's the level of his intelligence, folks. You know, his intelligence span doesn't go much further than that. Anyway, what did you want, Mildred?
I'll just remind you to don't get all the screws back.
No, you rang me earlier. You wanted something.
Didn't ring you.
Yeah, you did.
When?
About half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago, I didn't.
Yeah, you did because it came up, Graham.
I rung you when I asked you over that unfair NSF.
Because I got a missed call off you.
Well, I must have hit the phone when I unplugged it.
Dopey fucker.
Plugged in on my computer. Hey, stop swearing. You're on mine.
Yeah. Do you know something, folks?
Very.
I wish I could FaceTime him and show you what ugly fucker he is.
I'll tell the world what you do, what your best hobby is if you don't be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a best hobby, and if I did, you wouldn't know it.
Yes. It's called farting in bed.
Everybody farts in bed.
No, not like you.
And anyway, how do you know you don't fucking sleep in my bed?
I don't want to sleep in your bed.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, that makes two. I don't want you in my bed either.
Right, whatever.
Can you imagine waking up next to him? You know, I can't.
That's just it, you see. You wouldn't wake up, would you? Because you'd be gassed.
You know, I can't believe. I can't believe that Brenda actually kisses you.
Oh, good.
You know, she must eat shit.
Right.
Anyway, listen, Mildred, I'm going to get off. I'll ring you in a bit.
All right, we'll see you. Leave you to it.
I shall catch you later, my friend.
See you later. Bye.
See you later, buddy. Bye, mate. He'll look at his phone next time, won't he? Make sure he's not dialing me. Yeah. It involves me right hand. Very good. Very good. Yeah. At least I've got something to put in me fucking. Actually, I'm left-handed. And at least I've got something to put in me fucking hand. I'll let you know now, Ace Printer. They do these in man size, you know. Just in case you didn't know, you can get them in man size. Yeah, I'm left-handed, mate. I mean, but they say all intelligent people are left-handed. You know, and that there's a bit of truth. Well, actually, there's a lot of truth in that. Yeah, as most of you are aware, you probably know that I know Ace Printer. Ace Sprinter, even. Yes. Yeah, it's an anagram of his name. It's in there somewhere. Good evening, Peter. I might ring you in a bit and I'll disturb your mojo. Anyway, we've got the SP25 sorted out, so you know that's no bad thing, is it? Right. Yeah, you still on the PIMS? It's filled 3 prams, yeah. Yeah, I know it has, Pete, but that doesn't mean to say it's big. That just means to say you're a dirty randy bastard. That's all that means. Yeah, I know. You're going to say from the floor in a minute. I watched Chubby Brown and all. Yeah. Yeah, so how did we get on from talking about electronics to talking about the size of men's penises? You know, this channel doesn't, this channel never seems to cease to amaze me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're right-handed, Aaron. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm left-handed. I've been since I was born. And, whoever makes my tombstone when I go, I want to be a right or left-handed man. Uh, at the end of the day, uh, you know, at the end of the day, I don't suppose it matters what hand did you have, does it? I mean, I've got a, what do you call it? After I've done this Dynatron, I've got a, what do you call it, coming in? I've got a radio coming in. It belongs to my mate Charlie. It was his dad's. And he would dearly love to have it repaired. I'll tell you what model it is. It's a Murphy. Let me just go to my service data. Because because I pulled up the service data for it earlier. It's a nice looking thing. It's an A22. A122. Table radio. It's needs a fair bit of work to bring it back up, and it needs a restring, and there's 2 dial cords in them. So that's going to be some fun. Not. I will be doing it. Not sure if we'll be doing that live, but we'll certainly be doing it. We're certainly making a video of it. Yeah, love tool. You mean love rod? Fucking love tool. Love rod. It's a love rod. Love tool. Yeah, the old love rod. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, fucking the hanky panky stick. Yeah. Yeah, fucking, I'll tell you what. You know something, it's getting bad where I live. It's been on Sky News, about this area, about the Demon maggot. It is a valve radio, Aaron, yes. Yeah, it is a valve radio. It's a Murphy one, and it's rather unusual. In the respect that the tuning dial is right at the top, the speaker is in the middle, the chassis is in the floor. Steve will know what it is. And it was my mate Charlie's dad's, and I spoke to Charlie a few days ago, and I spoke to him again today, and he would like to have it working. So we're gonna sort that out after this Dynatron. I didn't think I was going to get this Dynatron on the bench, but I got it there. I did tell the fella 2 weeks, but I think we'll be done within 2 weeks. And but then again, I usually like to keep them a week to run them to be doubly sure that everything's okay. And we've got plenty of. They're usually good. Usually good. These Dynatrons. They don't usually tend not really give a lot of trouble when you're repairing them. Yeah. Yeah, a hot bottle set. Yeah. Yeah. It'll certainly we'll certainly get that done. The radio did work the last time I heard it. No, I never got him over the bench. I got him over the bench. I got him over the pillar drill. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, What else? What else can I talk about? You know, I'm not going to stay on live long tonight because I want to ring Pete up and give him a load of shit. Yeah. There we go, you see. Yeah, look what I've got, folks. Look what I've got. I've got a bottle of Budweiser. A bottle of Budweiser. I've got two of them. I got them off Kelly over the road. Is there actually anything in that? Yeah, there is. I wouldn't be surprised they're giving me a nail the top back on with them empty. Ah, she's lovely, our Kelly. Yeah, I got them off her the other night, but they will not be consumed while I'm working. That's been meaning to go in the fridge the last few days, and it's been there, so I won't even drink that till it goes cold. So. Oh, you are disgusting. A good reaming. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that is disgusting. That is absolutely not nice at all. It's not a nice thought. You know, that is not a thought. That is not a thought that you'd want to have in your head for too long, is it? Giving Mildred a good reaming. Yeah. Yuck. Ugh. No, definitely not. No, I didn't actually. No, I didn't, as it happens. Kelly over the road brought me my Christmas dinner over. She brought me my Christmas dinner. She brought scraps, a plate of meatballs, and she also brought me those lagers, one you just seen of, and she also brought me a glass of champagne as well. No, I didn't. I had a full Christmas dinner. While I was eating that dinner, Mildred brought me one round. So I ate that fucker as well. I didn't eat it straight away. I ate it early hours of the morning. I woke up hungry, so I ate it then. I chucked it onto a smaller plate because the plate he brought it on won't fit in the microwave. So I chucked it on the smaller plate and nuked it and made some gravy to go with it. A good a good jackhammering. Yeah, this channel's. Listen, folks, can I bring this channel into some sort of order? It's starting to degenerate. Before I know, I'll have to get pissed and call myself Radio Cruncher. Told me, there we go, folks. There we go. Yeah. What else have we got on the agenda? We've got Charlie's radio coming in. We've got Steve's telly to re-veneer. When Steve brings the veneer, I'm not in a rush for that. I've got to sand the cabinet down yet. Got this radiogram with Johns to finish, which will be finished by the end of the week. I don't know how many parts that's going to be, but it'll be as long as it takes. I mean, and the workshop could do with a tidy up. Toffee hammer. You spelled toffee wrong. You missed an E. And you spelled hammer wrong and all. It's supposed to be two M's in hammer. Yeah. Yeah. I can't check what the status of my battery is. I can't see it from here. And if I touch anything, the fucking thing might go off. Mind you, I'll be going off in a minute anyway. Yeah, so, and so, what, no. Yep. Yeah, there we go. We've gone down from, we've gone down on the dislike stakes. We've gone from, we've gone from 3 dislikes to 1 dislike. So obviously somebody started to fucking like it. Yeah, I know it's not Radio Country. He can't access this channel. Or at least not while he's logged into his own. He can't anyway. He'd have to he'd have to sign out. It's the only way you can do it. Sign out and don't sign in and just type in the name, the channel you want. Yeah, you're late to the party. Yeah, and I bet you didn't bring the bottle of booze. Yeah, there we go. Good evening, David. How are you? Daniel, sorry. Good evening, Daniel. How are you, my friend? Oh, you had a good Christmas? Oh, keep it clean. Oh, that's disgusting. Keep it clean. Hang on. Oh, for the uninitiated, that was a fart. That's good, Daniel. You have a good Christmas. No, funny enough, Mildred didn't have a turkey, Pete. He actually had a chicken. Yeah, because Mildred don't like turkey. So he actually had chicken for his Christmas dinner. And that was what I ended up with. Yeah, I'm not a lover of turkey either, to be honest. I find it dry. Yeah, I find it dry. Yeah, turkey. Oh, that's true. Oh, we're back up to 4 dislikes. Yeah, there we go, you see. What amazes me is there's people there watching this and they don't even like it. That makes me laugh. Good evening, Ed. That makes me laugh when people sit there, and they don't like it. Yeah, they'll sit there and they'll watch it. I won't watch anything I don't like. In the same way, I won't talk to anybody who I don't like. I won't drink with anybody who I don't like. I won't pass the time of day to anybody who I don't like. If I see somebody on the street on fire and I don't like them, I won't piss on them. Hey, we're up to 10 likes and none dislikes. Yeah, let's keep it that way. If you want to dislike someone, go over to Radio Cruncher and fucking dislike him. Yeah. Yeah. What else have we got? Well, we've got no mince pies because I've eaten them. I keep saying I'm gonna do. I keep saying I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do a live video showing some of my vintage hi-fi gear. Well, after I've done Charlie's radio, as I promised, after I've done Charlie's radio. Hey, we're back up to 2 again. Yeah, somebody's taking their piss. I'm watching them going up and down. Somebody's taking their piss. Yeah, up to fucking 3 now. Yeah, somebody's taking their piss. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's taking their piss, are they? Yeah. Some fucker, yeah, some fucker's pulling my wank stick here. Yeah. I'm going to go in a minute anyway, because the reason why I'm going to go is it's nearly 10 o'clock. Not that that's ever bothered me. I don't want to go before the battery. I'd rather sort of like have time to sort the video out before the battery dies. That's it, folks. It's the Dynatron SRX 20 radiogram from the 1970s. And join me again when we pull the chassis out of the cabinet, probably tomorrow night. We'll pull the chassis out of the cabinet and we'll put the record deck back in. We'll pull the chassis out, and we'll what will we do? We'll service the chassis, see what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. As I say, I've got a full spare one in there. See how we go. I might end up cheating and throwing that fucker in, because if it works, that is, I'll have to test it. I can't remember, but either way, we've got enough spares here to get one good and out or two. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there before the battery dies, and I will bid you rather. What's that there? Vince Felix. By George, I think he's choking his chicken. Really? Wow. I'm not choking my chicken. I've got a fucking chicken to choke. Anyway, you all take it easy, folks, and join me again tomorrow night. And Ace Sprinter, you be prepared for your telephone to ring. And I shall catch you all later. Thank you very much for watching and taking the piss and joining in and having some fun, because that is what it's all about. You know, it's not all about electronics, well, it should be, but it isn't. It's all about having a bit of fun as well. If you can't have a bit of fun, then what's the point? Catch you later, folks. Bye for now.